What's going on, Taz? How you doing? No, I didn't. I didn't. Honestly, I found out that somebody that I know had passed away due to domestic violence. It's another girl that was advocate for HIV, for people with HIV. She was advocate, and her significant other shot her 3 times, and she passed away Sunday night. So that shit just brought up a lot for me, because people don't realize, you know what I'm saying, that sometimes people choose their significant other based off of their shortcomings. Like, there are certain people that are predators in this world. And yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy because I've been following her on TikTok, and I watch her and how she advocate for people with HIV, and like one of the posts that she used to always one of her posts was always basically, is it because I'm HIV positive that you can't love me? And I don't know, just I went to God loves us all, sweetie, and you have a great night as well. But I went to my doctor's office, and she's like a peer advocate there, and they was talking about it, and it just brought up a lot for me because both of the times that I've been married, I mean, even the people that I've dated after finding out that I was HIV positive have attempted to try to make me feel like, I should be grateful that somebody is even paying me any attention. And part of the reason why I don't try to date people now is because it seems as though being HIV positive gives them a reason or an excuse to abuse you. And when I heard about this young lady, I'm not going to say her name, but when I heard about her, that's the first thing that popped in my head, was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It's already bad enough, you know what I mean? You got to live with HIV, and then to think that you found someone who would love you irregardless of you being HIV positive, only for that person to actually take your life. You know what I mean? It's a predator's move to me. That's a predator. That's somebody who preys on people that's weaker than them. And I don't know, I just, it's raining, so I'm kind of just thinking about it, kind of in my feelings, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like that was my best friend or nothing like that, but I knew her from social media, and I, would see her in passing, and it just seems kind of fucked up, for lack of a better term. It's fucked up, like, here you is trying to be the best version of yourself irregardless of your shortcomings, and you can't even be yourself in your own home with your significant other because they're a predator, and they're preying upon you because they feel that you are weaker than them. So yeah, it's kind of sick and twisted. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why y'all don't ever see me with nobody. I mean, real talk. That's the reason why y'all don't see me with no one, because I mean, these people are predators. Like, even, it don't matter if it's a man or a woman. Once they hear that you have some type of ailment, like you got HIV, or you know, you got anything that might make you be perceived as being weaker, it's like that's what attracts them to you, because they're predators. They're attracted to your shortcomings because they plan on exploiting them, because they feel that it makes you less than. And it's a really sick and twisted way to think. It really is. It's a really sick and twisted way to live. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't know. Just hearing about it just kind of just put me in a certain mind state today. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be bad enough, you know what I'm saying, having to try to find the will to go on after getting a diagnosis like being HIV positive. It's not easy to find the will and the strength within yourself to still continue on in this world, and then to be tricked into believing that someone loves you only for that person to be the reason why you end up leaving this world. I mean, and it just brought up everything that I went through with my last husband. It brought up everything that I went through with him. Like, he got excited, and I could see it now more than ever. I could see the excitement in his eyes when I told him that I was HIV positive. I could see the excitement in his eyes when he had me in that bell hug on the floor, and he felt like he had more power over my life than God. And this girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, she gone. And her significant other actually shot her 3 times and then sat there and waited for the police to come. And to me, that just goes to, it goes to show that there are forces that we are dealing with that we don't know nothing about. Because in my mind, what I get from that is that she didn't even understand what she had done. You know what I'm saying? She took this lady life. She didn't even understand what she had done, because she waited for the police to come. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. Because there are people in this world that, hey, Opal, how you doing? What's good? Yeah, it's just wild to me. It's just really, really wild to me that it's like people prey on the less fortunate. Like, they prey on us. They prey, like, and just hearing that story today, just, I mean, just, you know, hearing about what happened to that lady, man. Just hearing about what happened to her just made me realize that that could have been me last year. You know what I mean? Like, all them times when I called the police to my house, telling them that this man was taunting me and trying to abuse me, and they left him there and didn't take him to jail. You know, the various fires that he set outside my backyard and sparked and started, and the police came and was like, oh, he's not breaking any laws. It just seemed like nobody don't care about a person's life until the coroner is called. And it's sad because, you know, Like, these is women. We're women. Like, we supposed to be viewed as the most fragile creatures on this earth. We supposed to be protected and cared for and loved and honored and appreciated. But in so many different instances, you have weak ass men trying to target us because of our shortcomings and because they feel like they can, because we've been tossed away by society, so they can freely abuse us and freely make us victims, and nobody is going to do anything about it. It's pathetic. It really truly is. Because I'm HIV positive don't mean that you can just freely abuse me. It doesn't mean that you can take my life. And it doesn't mean that I'm so desperate to be loved or liked that I will allow you to take my life. I mean, one of the hardest things to do after receiving a diagnosis like that is to find the will to continue living. And once I've dug deep enough within myself to find the will to continue going on, somebody is going to lure me in under the false pretenses of love so that they can be the reason why I no longer get to roam this earth. It's just wild to me. It's wild to me. Like, it's really wild to me, man. Like, it ain't really about me. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of fucking with me a little bit. It's on my mind. You know what I'm saying? Because I went through that. I seen the joy and the excitement in my ex-husband's eyes when he felt like he could get away with abusing me. When he felt like he could manipulate law enforcement into believing that I was the problem. And it just wasn't like one. No, both of my ex-husbands did that. Both of my ex-husbands felt like that they could abuse me and get away with it because I was HIV positive. And that's part of the reason why I think my mama don't fuck with nobody. My mama don't fuck with nobody. She ain't been with nobody in like, I don't know how long. Because she probably realized this a long time ago. She probably realized exactly what I'm saying. Like, HIV does not give you the right to abuse me. It don't. It's not right, and it's a coward. It's a cowardice way of living for you to look for a significant other that has some form of shortcoming or some form of a disability or some form of a disadvantage that makes her weaker than you, and you seek after women like that so that you can have someone to abuse. It's crazy to me. It's just crazy to me, man, because, you know, HIV don't make me a victim. And I'm damn sure not going to be anybody's victim just because I am HIV positive. Like, I'm not going to be your victim, sweetie. I don't give a fuck what name you choose. I don't give a fuck how many pages you make. I am not your fucking victim. What's going on, Big Israel? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? That shit wild as fuck, though. Like, real talk. Real talk. It's wild to me. It's wild because, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just know from experience. You know what I mean? Seeing the joy in a man's eye, thinking that he could freely abuse me just because I'm HIV positive. They be happy. I done even seen women have that same gleamer or glee in their eyes, that same sparkle in their eyes when they realize, oh, I can abuse her because she's HIV positive, and people are going to discriminate against her for just that. So just by me utilizing the fact that she's HIV positive, I can get everybody on my side, and everybody will help me abuse this person, whether they deserve it or not. Just because of the fact that they HIV positive, you think that you can abuse them. It's real sick. It is evil. It's sick, it's evil, it's twisted, and this is the type of society that we live in. Because I've seen the look on people's faces. Like I seen the look on the police officers' faces when I called them to my residence because this man had put me in a bell hug. And I told them, man, I am HIV positive, and this man is having sex with me and then going out in the street and having sex with girls on the street. And I'm the problem? I'm the problem. I'm sick. I'm twisted. Nah, sweetie. I'm not the problem. The problem is motherfuckers that think that they can abuse people just because of their status. The problem is police officers that come to the scene and make assumptions about a person just because of their status. The problem is my so-called motherfucking family members who think that it's funny because of my status. The problem is so-called friends, so-called employers, co-workers, people who are supposed to actually investigate my claims, dismissing me simply because I'm HIV positive. And they're so simple-minded that they don't understand that a medical provider purposely infected me with HIV. What's up, Classy? How you doing? I hope you feeling better. You doing all right? You know, it's sick. They sit and they watch my channel. They report my videos every chance they get. And I guess it's because I'm HIV positive that they think nobody cares and they can continue to do it and they can get away with it. I can't even find a fucking job. I got 3 degrees and I can't even get hired at a fucking Aldi's. I guess because I'm HIV positive, I don't deserve to be able to take care of myself. So not only do I not deserve love, not only do I not deserve to be treated like a human being, I don't even deserve the right to be able to provide for myself. It's too many times that this type of shit happens to women and people sit on the sidelines and watch. And when that person is gone, they gone. I have to have surgery next month, but I'm doing better. Try and get you some colloidal silver. You can order it off Amazon, Classy. That'll help a little bit. Some colloidal silver. I try to post my video on how you make the little concoction that I be making, and somebody reported and said that I was misleading the public with misinformation. when I actually put all the information on there about each one of the products. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do this shit all the time because they want to steal my formula. So they don't want nobody to know that I came up with it. So every time I post anything about my formula, they report it. That's what they do. That's the reason why these people gave me HIV. Just like how they did Dr. Sebi, they put Dr. Sebi in jail, and then the next thing you know, Dr. Sebi died of cancer. How y'all think he ended up with cancer? He ain't have cancer before he went to jail. Just like I didn't have cancer. I didn't have HIV when I walked into that medical facility. When I walked into that medical facility to get tested for HIV and to get tested for COVID, I didn't have HIV. But 45 days later, after that lady stuck me with that needle, I was HIV positive. 45 days is exactly how long it takes for the antigens and antibodies to show up in your blood after being exposed to HIV. It takes 18 to 45 days. And then to add injury to insult, the stupid bitch who stuck me wrote the date on the paperwork that I would find out that I was HIV positive, and that was exactly the date that they confirmed that I was in fact HIV positive. She didn't write no initials by it or nothing, and anybody that works in a medical facility knows that if you write anything on a medical document, you have to initial it. You have to. Like, come on, man. And then to report this shit to the facilities, the report is to, you know, the medical malpractice claims department, to report these people, to report them for leaking out my motherfucking information, which is violating my HIPAA, to report them for the discrimination, to report all of these different things, and to have the investigators talk to me like I'm the problem. It ain't okay. Like, it's not okay for us to just abuse people because of their conditions. Like, it's not okay, man. It's not okay. And it's not okay for us to just sit back and act like these people aren't doing this shit to us on purpose. Like, real talk. It's a lot more disease and sickness and illness go floating through this world than ever before, and they are making so much money off that shit. And I post a video showing you 3 different products that you can purchase. I think you could purchase all them products for under $100. I said under $200 because I think it's a little bit more. I think it's like $125 you can buy all the products for. As soon as I post that type of video, they report my page. As soon as I post anything about that, they report my page. Every time I post anything about that supplement, they report my page. What's up, Deborah? How you doing, sweetie? Welcome to the live. I'm Kneonja. Feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, and share the content. But anytime I report or anytime I post anything about health, they report my page. Anytime. And that's part of the reason why it took so long for me to even get 2,000 subscribers. What's up, Aaron? How you doing, sweetie? These people don't care about us. And when the person comes along with some type of assistance or something that actually can help you maintain your health, they try to bury us under the ground because they don't want you to be healthy. They make too much money off you being sick. They make more money off you being sick than they make off you being healthy. They promote for us to keep having babies because they need more slaves. And they want us to die around the time we turn 65 or 70 so that way we can't get Social Security. Real talk. That's what they want. And people are so sick in the mind to, and their predator-like attitudes about relationships. Like, these men are predators. And some of these women are predators too. Because this lady that I'm talking about, the person who shot her was a woman. It wasn't no man that shot her, it was a woman. So it don't even matter. It just matters that she perceived her to being weaker. And she felt like, fuck it, I could take your life and it ain't gonna matter because you're HIV positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, it really is messed up, classic. But yeah, look into colloidal silver, apple cider vinegar, and you know, H2O2. You know what I'm saying? Like 35% hydrogen peroxide. If you gonna use the 35% hydrogen peroxide, please be careful with it because it's very strong and you have to store it in a certain manner. But I know for sure that colloidal silver and apple cider vinegar will help with, you know, it'll help just as much as, you know, the 35% food grade hydrogen peroxide will. It'll help. A lot of people don't realize that once they gave everybody that vaccine, people started having more heart conditions, where their blood was clotting up and they was calling it dirty blood, and you know, that's causing heart failure and congestive heart disease and so on and so forth, because that vaccine made our blood thicker and more prone to blood clots. So, you know, okay, sanguine bibimus. Okay, I don't know what that means, sweetie. Won't you enlighten us to what that means? I don't really know what that means. Let me find my other phone. Hold on. But yeah, man, I don't know. That shit just sat on me hard today. Like, thinking about this girl's life and thinking about, you know, the things that I've experienced because of my status. We drink blood. Yeah, they do drink blood. It's a lot of blood drinkers. It's a lot of blood drinkers in this world, but God takes souls, and so does the devil. Real talk. And as many times as people have tried to sacrifice my life, the fact that I'm still breathing, I still wake up every day, I am defying all odds on a daily basis. So I don't fear death. And I don't fear people that drink blood either. I've had shadow entities come up against me. I've had vampires come up against me. I've had demons come directly to my door and drop to their knees, begging me to allow them to return to the person whom sent them. Yeah. So like I was saying, there are people in this world that believe that because I'm HIV positive that I'm weak. And the truth of the matter is, the person that is perceived to be the weakest in the room is often the strongest. Of course I sent them back. And I sent them back in attack mode. If you sent the demon to try and take my life, did you think I would not send it back so it could take yours? Think about that. What, my heart supposed to be so pure that I'm supposed to absorb that energy and not send it back to you? I learned them because it's in my bloodline, sweetie. This is in my blood. The same blood that y'all thought y'all was gonna drink. So if they've hired you to try to see what magic I'm doing, tell your ancestors to tell you. Tell your ancestors to show you like my ancestors showed me. Real talk. Tell your ancestors to show you like mine showed me. Because I don't go around asking witches what spells they're doing. I don't have to. That's how powerful my ancestors are. That's how powerful the Most High God is. Yes, I do have special blood. Clearly. And let me help you find yourself. See how these witches and warlocks think they slick? Y'all getting y'all asses ate up. They getting ate up, classy. Like, real talk. They getting ate up right now. They getting ate up and they don't know what the fuck to do. So now they're coming on my page asking me questions. Trying to figure out what spells I'm using. If I have a spell book. I don't got none of that. I got the blood of Jesus, baby. I am a direct descendant of the Most High God. I go directly to my Father, and my Father deals with you motherfuckers. And the truth of the matter is, if I did not go to the Most High God, maybe your spells would have worked. Maybe the demons that you sent at me would have actually been successful at taking my life. But I stand on business about my faith. There is no demon, devil, or entity, shadow entities. There is nothing in this universe that the Most High God does not control. There is nothing that you can send for me that is going to take my life. Real talk. Like, man, these people done sent so many demons at me. Like, I didn't know what was happening at first. Like, it was nights where I would be sitting in my room and I would see the shadow figures bouncing from wall to wall. It would be nights that I would be sitting in my room and I would hear the howls of demons that they had sent for me. And it got to be so much to where I became comfortable with death. You know what I'm saying? Like, it became so heavy to where me and death became friends. So there is nothing that you can send my way. Death is an angel that works for the Most High God. The devil is an angel that works for the Most High God. And while you consort with demons, I understand that there is a hierarchy. And the demons are at the bottom. And God is sitting high and mighty at the top. So there is no need to consort with demons when you are sitting next to the throne of the Most High God. So keep guessing, sweetie. Keep trying to figure out. Keep going through that demon book that you bought off Temu. You know what I'm saying? Keep searching through that demon book that you bought off Temu, sweetie, because that shit ain't working for you. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers bought a book of demons off of Temu and then they trying to use that shit against a child of God. Come on, man. Y'all gonna have to do better. They bought that shit off Temu, classic. They bought that shit off Temu. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? They try to see I was on here having a thoughtful, it was a thoughtful message about a lady that I barely know, but I know her enough to know that it was not fair for her to have to lose her life at the hand of somebody that she loved. You know what I'm saying? I know enough to know that. I also know that she ain't the only person who done lost their life at the hands of somebody that loved them or somebody that they love. And I'm on here talking about, you know, the life of somebody who deserves to be respected. And you got, you know what I'm saying? You got demon seed beings on here using Temu demon books, trying to cast spells. No, it's a lady that is an advocate for people with HIV at the clinic that I go to. And I've been following her on TikTok for a while. And been about like 2 or 3 years. I've been following this lady on TikTok. And I literally just met her last year. Like the end of last year. I had just physically met her. And I went to the doctor's office today. And they was talking about how, you know, one of their co-workers had got unalived. You know what I'm saying? One of her co-workers had gotten unalived by her significant other. And, you know, I when they told me who it was, I'm like, who y'all talking about? And they told me who it was. I was like, oh, shit. Kind of just, like, I instantly felt this wave of emotion because I know what it's like to be in her situation. And I actually made it out of that situation. Like, I actually lived to tell the story of my survival. But she wasn't that lucky. You know what I'm saying? The lady shot her 3 times. And sat there and waited for the police to get there. And it just, you know, it just reinforced the reason why I don't go out looking for love. Because people will tell you that they love you, and those will be the same people that take your life. You know what I mean? And I don't know her like that to know, you know, whether she deserved it or not. I don't know. I don't think nobody really deserves that. But I do know that a lot of times, because we're HIV positive, people think that we're victims. People think that we're victims. And I'm not your victim. And my life is not a fucking joke. And if you came to this channel trying to make jokes of my life or my message, then you in the wrong motherfucking place. Because I am not a joke. And my life is not a joke. Real talk. Like, I don't care if whether you want to subscribe or don't subscribe. I appreciate Classic for saying that, like and subscribe, but I really don't give 5 fucks whether you subscribe or not. I really don't. Because I don't need a bunch of subscribers that are dick in the booty ass, hating ass, pansy ass bitches. I don't need it. You ain't gotta like me, you ain't gotta watch me, you ain't gotta fuck with me. Cause I don't fuck with weak-minded individuals. I don't deal with weak-minded individuals, and I don't consort with weak-minded individuals. Y'all keep sending all these motherfucking simp ass motherfuckers on my page. Yeah, man, cause I'm in a rare form right now. I already know that they've been sending entities at me. I've already been doing my protection spells. I know that they're not gonna stop because they're a bunch of little pansy ass bitches and they want me dead and I will not die. I get it. I know that they're probably gonna report this video because they don't like it when my videos stay up and I'm talking shit about them. I know that they do everything in their power to try to make it impossible for me to make a fucking dollar. And y'all been doing this shit for years at this point. It's been over a decade that y'all been doing this shit. Y'all ain't been successful yet. Whoever paid you need to request their motherfucking money back. Real shit. Whoever paid you for your services thinking that you could end my life with spell work, they need to ask for their money back because you ain't doing shit. That magic ain't hitting on nothing. You ain't got no juice. I been broker than a motherfucker, still got my music streaming on all music streaming platforms. Real talk. Real talk, classy. They bought that spell book off Temu. Y'all ain't see that shit? I remember one time I was scrolling through Temu and I seen it. It was like, oh, we got the Book of Shadows. And I say, I know the fuck they lying. I know these motherfuckers lying. They got a Book of Shadows on Temu, and I can guarantee you, I know with everything in my soul, I know people are buying that shit and trying to utilize it to cast spells on people. And it's funny to me because Temu, really? You know what I'm saying? Like, really, bruh? You really gonna buy a Book of Shadows off Temu and expect that shit to work? Not everybody know witchcraft because they bought a Book of Shadows off of Temu. I don't give a fuck what language you say it in. That shit don't work over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. I've seen the shadows come to me and realize who I am and leave trembling with fear, ready to take your life because you sent them barking up the wrong motherfucking tree. I've witnessed it with my own eyes. So I don't gotta ask questions. I don't have to go to another witch. I don't have to go to a so-called dark high priestess and try to cast spells on people. All I gotta do is use my words. I can speak your destruction into existence with simply my words. That's how powerful God made us. That is how powerful that God made his children. What's up, James? How you doing? I ain't even see you come in. I kind of was in the zone a little bit. But that's how powerful God made his children, man. God made his children so powerful that they can speak and have things occur just from their words. We can speak life into you. We can speak death into you if you so choose. But don't ever for one fucking second think that just because I don't go around boasting that I'm weak. The quietest person in the room is usually the strongest. And if your mother actually taught you anything, you would already know that. Because my mama told me that when I was a little kid. My mama told me when I was a little ass girl, it's them quiet ones that you got to worry about. So don't get it twisted just because I'm not on this bitch boasting about my gifts every fucking time I cut the live on. I'm not on this bitch huffing and puffing with my chest out. Oh, I could do this. I could do that. What I got to tell you what I can do for? It's so many things on this world that I am capable of doing that I have not even discovered yet because God ain't done with me yet. But if you want to put yourself in that box, be my motherfucking guest. But I'm not going to boast about my abilities. I am going to wait until the perfect opportunity to show you who the fuck you fucking with. Because obviously you don't know. So I got to show you because telling you ain't going to do no good. You ain't going to believe it till you see it. Telling you ain't going to do no motherfucking good. Because y'all are filled with egos that are so big that they consume your human form. And I'm going to say that one more time. Y'all are filled with egos that are so big that they consume your human form. So irregardless of how many times I tell you that I am a direct descendant of the Most High God, your ego is so big that it has tricked you into believing that God doesn't even exist anymore. How, Sway? Real shit. How? How does God not exist if you are utilizing the demons that God created? That in of itself is contradictory. If you are going to the demons that God created, how could you have believed that God does not exist? The magic that y'all using is from God. Y'all might be tapping into it to do dark things on this earth, but at the end of the day, that magic comes from source. Those spells that you are casting, you are utilizing gifts that came from source. Those demons that you are calling upon. All right, classy man, look into that though. Look into that colloidal silver and that apple cider vinegar. You know what I'm saying? Like, look into it. Colloidal silver will help you. It'll help. Trust me. It'll help. It'll help you heal faster and everything for after your surgery. Look into it. But thank you for coming to the live, man. I appreciate you. I'm glad I got to chop it up with you a little bit today. You know what I'm saying? I hope I find a job soon too. I've been applying to everywhere. Like everywhere. But you know, have a good night, sweetie, and take care of yourself, okay? Yeah. Look into it. It's colloidal silver. Also look into monotonic gold because that'll help. Monotonic gold is more suited to help with brain functioning, though. You know what I mean? And then they got copper too, like colloidal copper, which is good for joints and bones. So, you know, check those things out, man. But yeah, man, it's crazy to me, dog. Like, you know, I get it. Just like that girl thought that girl was weak and she felt like she could take that girl's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they be feeling when they come on here. They be coming on here. They be amped up. They got their egos flaring. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, I've been working with this demon. I've been working with that demon. Coming on here speaking Spanish and Latin and shit like that's supposed to scare me. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I speak tongues. I don't give a fuck what language you speak, sweetie. I speak the ancient language of the gods. What you speak is a broken down form of the original language of the Most High God. This is a language so old that they don't even know it anymore. Like, come on, man. Just because I don't get on this bitch boasting about all the things that I know and all the things that I'm capable of doing, don't get that shit twisted, sweetie. Like, real talk. Y'all gonna stop trying to come for me. That shit so funny as fuck. Clout chase like hoes. You're gonna have to be a little smarter. It gave me a beast. Now more these scars and this broken heart upon my chain. Never forget the things that you said, all the shit that you did. Looking in your eyes, I can see you love to hate me, baby, but you never get a chance to say that you could break me or make me. God made me, because of that, I'll never see defeat. My mind do not mislead me. My eyes do not deceive me. When shit gets serious, fakers, friends, and foes. I only stand 10 toes down and talk about the beat. Now look at you, run around with the rest of the clowns. The leaders, get up, turn this pain off. What's up, viewer? Oh shit, James, that's you? I think Classy left. She had to dip out. I think she had some stuff she had to get into. Can you get down and get it? Can you get down? Can you funk it up and get down? Come on, daddy. Can you get down with it? Hey, go ahead, go funk that shit up. Just funk that shit on up. Hey, go ahead, go funk that shit up. Daddy, can you get down with it? Hey, go ahead, go funk that shit up. Funk that shit on up. Hell yeah, man. I'm having my little late night snack, man. This is my little nighttime snack. I try to eat something healthy, like some fruit and some yogurt. Usually I eat yogurt when I first wake up, like yogurt and fruit. And then I eat yogurt and fruit and drink water before I go to sleep at night. You know, eating a lot of fruit make your skin look good. You know what I'm saying? And since I am above the age of 40, you know what I'm saying? I try to do what I can to keep my skin looking like something. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get up off of here actually, because you know I done been on here for over 60 minutes and I done dealt with enough demons today to, you know, I don't want to deal with any more demons today. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. James, you know I fuck with you the long way, man. You know you my partner. I always got love for you. Classy love. I feel the same way about you, boo. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to my moderators, even the ones that ain't here. Shout out to the home team, always and forever. And hold on. Oh yeah, Opal White was in the building. Taz Angel was in the building. Let me go ahead on and give a good shout out. We had Taz Angel in the motherfucking building moderating. We had Opal White in the motherfucking building moderating. We had Classy Love in this motherfucker moderating. Man, we had James Howard in this motherfucker moderating. Man, shout out to all my motherfucking moderators. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the haters. You know what I mean? Listen, y'all be good to y'allself. And y'all be good to others because it is important. And be real with yourself. Therefore, you have the capacity to be real with others. And you don't find yourself on someone else's live trying to ask questions about what spells they're doing because you can't defeat them. That's a sad place to be. That is a very sad place to be. On someone else's live that you have been casting spells upon, trying to figure out what they're using to block the spells that you are doing on them. That's a pathetic place to be in. Have you tried, perhaps, the Most High God? Have you tried that? Clearly, you haven't, because you on my live asking stupid questions. Try God. For once in your life, try God. Man, y'all know it don't take nothing to hit the thumbs up or the subscribe button. And if y'all have some time and y'all don't mind, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and check me out. I'm streaming on all music streaming platforms. That's Kneonja, Kneonja. I am currently streaming on all music streaming platforms. And if you feel like you know somebody who might appreciate this particular message, or if you feel like you know somebody who might appreciate my music, man, feel free and share the shit, sweetie. And I will get back at y'all next time, man. Y'all be good to y'all self, man.